to all of humanity. It's really a joy and a pleasure to be greeting you, especially to my brothers and sisters at the Tolex Assembly in Trinidad and Tobago and in St. and the Grenadines, and to the followers of William Branham all around the world. Now, the reason why I always address my brothers and sisters in the Tolex Assembly and followers of William Branham all around the world, I got caught up in that same message that they refer to as the message. Okay? But since I've come to my place of awakening and come to realize that the Bible is not a religious book, that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. Since I come to realize that the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history, and that it was written symbolically, since I come to have that kind of understanding through experience, I've come to realize that many who attend these assemblies or these denominations, that they are chopped. And so, because of what would have happened just recently with the pastor of the Tolex Assembly, and many people who are in the message would say that what is happening to the pastor of the Tolex Assembly with the $28 million plus the other $2.6 million that they found in the church, they're going to say, well, it happened to the prophet. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, Brother Branham had a court case also. So I really want to speak on that and show you how the banking system works and how these men know about the banking system and been trying to walk around the banking system, and how this whole scenario with Brother Vin and the $28 million that he took to the bank to change, because I was changing the money. Okay, and when you look at my video of a year ago where I said that his ministry is finished, it's done, you would see that I know how to connect the dots. Okay, now what I want to speak to you about is basically showing you the conflict of interest and how these people who profess to be the bride and who try to preach against all the other denominational bodies, when they themselves is they are a denomination, they camp around the message of William Branham and claim that William Branham was a prophet, and fail to realize that we are all prophets, we are all priests, and that we all are creators, creating our reality by our thoughts, because they fail to realize that your real currency, your real money, it's your energy, your thoughts, because money is energy. As a matter of fact, money is not even real. Okay? It's just a medium of exchange. And because of choice and scarcity, it seems to people that it's value, but your real value, your real money, it's your thoughts. Okay? Now, William Branham had the same thing with money. And the reason why William Branham was able to win the court case is this. Now, all the church system, they're owned by the government of every nation. As long as you organize and start to practice forms and ritual and have a name, have a logo, you do all of this thing, you are a denomination and you're owned by the government. And the government can stop you from going to church if there's a crisis. Like with Corona, that's happening right now. So whether is it Ebola, Corona, it doesn't matter. Because many times, a lot of these things that people refer to as last day events and prophecy being fulfilled, many times these things have been done in pharmacy, in labs, to give people a pharmaceutical mentality to have people running to the pharmacy all the time and to have people believe in religion and these preachers and the false prophecy to continue the money scheme. And so that is why churches always been given duty-free concession and why there's no taxes being levied on churches. And that is why all churches, they get their wealth from the tithes and offering of the people who are poor within their mind, who are poverty-stricken in their mind, because poverty is of the mind and riches is of the mind. So they are actually fleecing their sheep and taking away everything from them, when they should be the ones who be supposed to be given to the sheep. The shepherd is the one who's supposed to nourish the sheep and make them fat in every way. You can't say that you're making them fat or you're nourishing them spiritually and they're not being nourished financially. That is why I always teach those who follow what I am teaching how to create their reality consciously. Because I teach them that God is their own human imagination, which is the creator in man, and that they can create their reality consciously, and I have testimony. So, when you listen to a testimony of someone who've listened to this message of self-realization and learn how to use their imagination, because they understand and they believe that imagination is creator in man, and they can create their world whichever way they want it. And they can choose to either live in poverty or they can choose to live in prosperity. You will understand why the church system is robbing people of their true wealth. So when we look at the whole scenario, we see that Vin lawyers is going to argue from the standpoint that it was gifts. Because they claim that gifts, tithes and offering, they're gifts. William Branham used the same argument to win his case. And the reason for this is because the secret societies, they are the ones who come together and put all the rules together to control the masses. And they know also how to get around the laws that they place there. So all these preachers could always get the people money and they don't have to give account for it because it is a gift. They will always say that the tithe is a gift, that the offering is a gift. So no one could take a preacher to court for misusing their money, because the preacher will say it's a gift. So they're using tithes and offering to keep the people poor. So they're always taken away from the people. So when Vin Dayal went to the bank to change the $28 million $100 bill, plus he had in the church $2.6 million, he already know that he cannot be persecuted as long as he argued from the standpoint that was given to him. So he tell the church, if they lock me up, it's because of you. You give it to me. Then he asked them, he said, have I ever pushed my hand in your pocket? I ever begged you? Have I ever forced you? Because why? They already know the strategy. They already know what to say and what to do to keep the people in mental slavery. And the people shout and say no. Because the people are already brainwashed. They do not understand what is going on. So, I'm saying all of this to say to you, it was conflict of interest. How could a man for 19 years was avoiding the bank? Because he know how the banking system is actually stealing the wealth away from the people, just like the church system. So he was avoiding the church, avoiding the bank for 19 years. Now he said fit to go and get the money changed, because now they're going to change it from the old $100 bill to a new $100 bill. And he called that transparency. He called that honesty. I say all of that is dishonesty and it's lie. And all of that had to take place to prove the prophecy that Vin Dayal ministry is finished. So with that being said, I want to thank you very much for listening. Peace. I'm out.